Well, I've always felt, I've lost my dad. But now, what about if I lose my mom also? How will I be able to cope? Will I be able to survive? One negative thought after another, predicting the worst case scenario for an event, which then brought more negative events within my mind. Now, when you predict the worst case scenario in any event, this will cause you to panic. Welcome to the first episode of this series, Tips to Dig Anxiety from the Root when everything feels like it's going wrong. I'm Perception Shifter, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how we shouldn't pass any judgment or decide anything straight away. Our mind wants to keep us safe, so it will always show you any future threats. For this reason, we sometimes find it hard to cope, especially if you've been through negative events in your past, or things are just not going to plan. Now, many suffer from anxiety once in a while. Now, this is crucial for our survival, as anxiety keeps you on your toes, it motivates you, and it also protects us for what is yet to come, and we can even prepare for what we need to do. Here are some tips that can help you with your anxiety, which you can implement and learn throughout your life. This can help with your anxiety over time, or it can even help straight away. In my experience, I always thought that the worst will happen. Maybe because a lot did happen. I didn't want to lose anymore. I was existing and not living my life. I agree, sometimes things just don't go through as they're planned, and big events in our lives do occur. But we also do need to understand that positive life events do occur also. We sometimes forget these positive events, and because one or two negative events in our life, this starts to change our whole way of thinking. Now, this will affect our work-life balance. Now, rather than you running at 100% in your life, you'd be running at 20% of energy, as now your thinking is somewhere else, and this is affecting your body. It's giving a negative response. We begin to overthink something that doesn't exist or hasn't happened yet. Or in terms of your body, it's leaving you with tiredness or fatigue. Now, this will bring out the fear response within you. The fear of what is yet to come is anxiety. A fight or flight response, we can also bring out some negative, unhealthy behaviors within you. This can include smoking, alcohol, drugs. We can even shut down from family and friends. We can become lonely. We can become bored. And we're fighting alone with something that doesn't exist. I've been there. So that's the issue around passing any judgment or deciding anything straight away. So here's some solutions that we can investigate together. Now, it's this negative prediction that we need to stay away from, because life is never in our hands and it never comes with a guarantee. Now, how we see it is in our hands, and a positive prediction can motivate you further our thinking, and physically we can be charged. Now, I'm not saying that you don't need to be realistic, because if a threat is current or you know that it might come with a bit of evidence in the future, then you need to pass that judgment and you need to decide. But you don't need to decide that straight away. If it's in the future, you have enough time to think about it, as we really don't know what is yet to come. But what is going to come, we can't be living in fear until it does come. When you stay calm and peaceful and you analyze the situation on what is yet to come, make a plan and then see what you can do with evidence. Now, what is going to happen in the future, we don't know, and we would never really kind of know. But we can't be living in fear for the rest of our life until that does happen. Now, most of the time, if you're not living on the right path, then things might occur more frequently within your life in terms of criminal behavior. So if you're in the right path, you'd have less things to worry about and things will go more smoother within your life. Now, our emotions play a big part in this. If you've been impacted by something in the past with a negative event, this will induce negative chemicals within your brain. And anytime something is associated to what has happened, or if you're weak, as in if you're hungry, you're sleepy, you're tired, all of these factors and our emotions play a big part within our anxiety. So it would be best to either calm down, sleep, eat, or talk to someone thoroughly about what is going on within your mind. Now, you want to take your time in this and conclude everything with evidence. Now, where we go wrong is we begin to connect the dots before anything occurs, and we feel that we know what's gonna occur. Now, this is not really possible without doing any digging of our own. So leave the conclusion till last and connect the dots at the end when the evidence is in. Welcome to the new anxiety series. If you're suffering from anxiety or you know someone is, then please do share this video to them. Do subscribe for more content around tips to help with your anxiety from the root when everything else feels to be going wrong. It's your boy Perception Shifter, and I've been handling my addiction, my mental health and my criminal behavior. You got some videos flashing up on your screen right now. If you're interested in any more content, then please do click on them. I'm sure you'd find them useful and I'm sure you'd love them. If you enjoyed this video, then please do smash that like button and leave a comment, a brief one, underneath in the comment section on what you feel on this topic. See you in the next episode, and remember, today is your best day because you are the best.